I just feel like we needed to show a little bit of what went down today. And unfortunately, I shared some video in the chat. You can see what is going down in the southeast is not a good thing. So now the senator Ifeanyi Uba came out and is walking around in the streets, and he's saying no more sit at home. Like the videos I played, the audios, the messages I did yesterday was kind of um I mean, isn't it incredible? Like, you are a senator of the federal government of Nigeria, you are in Nigeria, and someone that is far away in Finland is someone that you are contending with. For me, the thing, you get that kind of thing, view. So let me show you the video of him. So these are see how they are going around. Good evening. I hope you can hear me because I don't understand the arrangement. Yeah. I hope you can still hear me. Good evening, Alex. So this is what the street looks like today, right? He said people should come outside, that there's no more sit at home. And he went out on his own also, but, he went out with a lot of security. He went out very apprehensive of what is going on. I hope you guys are hearing my voice because I'm not seeing myself. Okay. So this is the Senator Ifeanyi Uba cruising in Anambra State, as you can see. And you can see he has so many security with him, right? And and the average Joe does not have this kind of security now. So me, I don't know. I understand. Thank you, Frank. Right. So this is what it looks like today. So it's the first. So you can see, Sha, there is a lot of apprehension because you are just seeing them on the road, police, security, all those things. You are not really seeing the people on ground in the city. So, but the senator, like, I don't know, I don't even know if I can say my mind what I'm thinking in this thing, because how do you sit back and allow something like this to establish, and then you just confirm, So this one is security now, and again, he's in a bulletproof car now. He's in a bulletproof. Even if they come, and nothing will still happen to him. So all those ones, our policemen, how they will sit down inside all this open van and be protecting someone inside the bulletproof car. That's the miracle me too. I want to understand. So anyway, the senator dared them, and they were moving around Nnewi. This is Nnewi town in Anambra State. So that's what they did today. And there's so many videos. You see a lot of security people, you see police, but you don't see the locals. The locals are still inside. Nobody wants, they fear and I say, all these children of Ichabod, they fit to appear at any time while I go bass, Yeah. So that is it. That is how it went down in Anambra State today. That's how it went down. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Do you think this is a normal no sit at home, or is just testing the microphone? I told them from the beginning, you remember, guys, I warned them, do not allow something like this to take effect. They shouted us down. They said we hated Alibo. That how can we be saying all these things? This Ifeanyi Uba, I don't still know where he stands, right? And he's still a supporter of Kano, right? And he's still saying that they are still doing everything to get Kano out, and they are not going to because of him. Like, like, I don't know how to place his position now. Good evening. Hmm? So this is how it is going down in Alibo today. They say no sit at home, but me, I did not see any ordinary person here now. Abi, how you people are looking at it? The video is long. Oh. The video is almost like 19 minutes, and this is all that is. People that are not normal people. You can see that everywhere is locked up. What do you think, guys? Everywhere is locked up now. So, who do you think won? Is Ifeanyi Uba or the Prime Minister himself? Well, imagine the whole Alibo. It's what these people just sit down one place, they remote control. Wow. Who says there is no power in voice? Eh? You really have to control what people are exposed to, what they are allowed to hear, what they are allowed to circulate. It's really very important. Because all these things is okwu ekwutere n'ọnụ. Wetin dem dey tell people for mouth? Good evening. Wetin dem dey tell people for mouth? Now mouth na im dey tell people so the people no come fit move around again. They say make dem dey come outside, make everybody come outside. But did you see anybody outside? Yeah, I'm not wishing them. I dey look. Oh, I did not see ordinary people. I'm seeing security. I'm seeing, people that are patrol, police, vigilante, all those things, patrolling. But me, I did not see. You know, yeah. So this is the whole of Nnewi. They were moving around. They were moving around, but the people they still did not come out. Good evening, Michael. Abio, we don't even know. So anyway, let me play enough of this now. Let me play his message to Simon Ekpa.
For 17 good times, you have mentioned the time around. Any aggression that will come into this town. Yes. I'm not saying.
Hello. Do you want to contribute to the program?
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yeah. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. I just want to contribute because I've watched a lot of the video tapes.
Okay.
About the Nnewi thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Today is the first day. Probably people are still afraid to come out. There's a saying. There's a saying that it goes this way, that anytime a fowl or a chicken goes to a new place, it will raise one leg up first. Slowly put it on the hand. So today is the first day. People are not all that sure. Probably they want to see what happens because it's 7 days sit at home. That's what they claim they want to do. So tomorrow, probably let's just watch and see what happened till next week Monday, because it is from the 3rd to the 10th. Yes. So that's why, because another thing I was looking at, those gunmen, whatever they call them, the ESN and the UGM, they also are afraid. They didn't come out this morning. They didn't come out to shoot one of those securities. Before they would just shoot the policeman, So they're also scared. They're also hiding too. Because though the man has a lot of, it's in a bulletproof car, but the other one riding bike, all this little bike and so on and so forth. Because the way they behave, they will come and shoot and run away. But they didn't do it. So okay. I'm just waiting. Yeah. I know people have been saying, oh, they sit at home today and then nothing happen. I'm just waiting to see if it will be like that throughout next Monday.
So there is hope.
Ekpa won.
So for now, Ekpa is 1-0.
Yes,
Okay.
Again, one thing I want to say is that this guy brought in, Ifeanyi Uba brought in, is a good style if it's going to work. That is, have what we call community vigilante. Don't say, oh, the whole Anambra, the governor said no. Because if Anambra says, the Salute says, I'm going to make sit at home, they try to protect our nation. They will go to somewhere else and perform their nonsense. But if every community, like Ine will have its own, Oba has its own, Oguri has its own, now it may reduce it a little because they are not afraid that every community has their own vigilante. Because I was looking at it today, what do you call him? His own stadium in New. There are a lot of boys. If such boys can be really ready, I saw a lot of boys there ready. I'm not sure Ekpa will do anything. Only that we are afraid. So most of us are afraid because we don't have guns. They are the ones that have guns. Okay, because if we also have guns, before they walk into your house, they will also be scared because they know you have a gun to fight them back, to shoot them back. Yeah, because they are the ones that are making noise. We are fearless, we are this, we are that. No? And one more thing before I let you go, one more thing people I want you to call in is I blame my people. I blame Igbo people. I blame them to a certain extent because they are allowed this to grow. And probably they are allowed to grow to come up to this level because they feel that Nigeria is marginalizing them, which I didn't see, but that's what most of them saw, that they have been marginalized by Nigeria. If not, who are Ekpa? Let me say this. Kanku in Igbo. Oh, and then I go able to say mother. I go na freelance street
no. Me, I'm not in support of that one. My own is the thing is he's a senator. How come he's not pushing for him to be extradited or for even Finland to take legal action over him, even then? Because they can communicate what he's doing to the government there. Let's assume the government is not doing anything, right? Or they don't know. They can communicate it to the government of Finland. They have their ambassador here in Nigeria. Call their ambassador and show him the video of what this guy is doing and the impact he's having in their communities. But they are not doing it because they are not sincere. They are still IPOB sponsors and IPOB initiators. Their hand is still in this beer fraud, freedom fraud that have taken life. That's why they are doing like this. I'm just looking them one corner eye because they know what they are doing. Yeah, and how can you be trying to say there is nothing Ekpa is doing that Kanu did not do, and they supported him to the end. I agree with you. They supported him to the end, and even now they are still saying they are trying to stop Ekpa so that Kanu will have grace to come out. Like, are you people serious? We must see it to the end. Let them tell Nigeria to give them that Biafra. Because and then let them initiate restoration and restitution for all the people that they have rendered fatherless and widows. We want to be seeing action. They cannot do all these things and all of a sudden they now come, now carry all the security in the town and now run around Newi and then we should clap for you, right? But where were they when all those people were running rampage? Do you know what they did when they started this second phase of sit at home by force? I share the video. Some of the videos that when I think about it, it still they give me trauma. When they carry people where they inside motor, put fire, they burn the inside motor. People where they People where they travel, people where enter Igbo land late, where they don't know, they go, they almost in their destination. Una they create that go fire all of una generation. You that need what did they call this one a woman being all this type of Chineke ga unoko. Shebi that Biafra if una never get that Biafra, you know go better for all of una. Una they talk about after you render so many people, waste people. Una can't they say that una can't they show una they show other one. What it be other one? What is this all this abracadabra? Is there Biafra or not? What is the marginalization? Senator Ifeanyi Uba, which marginalization have you talked about in the Nigeria Senate? Which
but the only thing like that, I think it's the Nigerian government that has the power to talk with Finland government. You see, that should be Nigerian government duty.
Who is Nigerian government? Ifeanyi Uba is Nigerian government for the Easterners. When we are talking about Nigerian government, Ifeanyi Uba is a senator. A senator. Is the senator not higher than the governor? I don't know. Tell me.
I don't know, but I think I was thinking it's the duty of the Nigerian government as a whole.
It's the duty of Nigerian government, but who are the people, the stakeholders in the Southeast that have to table it out and and bring a call to action, right? And you know that it's the people in the region that is initiating it and they push it forth. Right? Not that when an outside forces come, they'll not say, oh, you want to come and do the Civil War second part. Our innocent youth. You know how it goes now.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but that, at least, though he's supporting the Kanu somehow, at least this one is, let's just assume that this is a half step to see what's going to do, because people cannot be staying sitting.
They must sit at home. They must because
yes,
they are not even in unison. Say like their problem is even, I don't know. Like for me personally, I'm very hot about what has happened, And even though I was telling them all this time that look at how this thing is going to play out, and they were hating on me, calling me anti-Igbo. There's all this thing I'm saying, all this thing that like advocating for stopping, don't do this, sit at home. Those are the things that earned me this label of anti-Igbo. That I'm anti-Igbo, because I told them there is no road in all this thing you are going. Don't ignite fire in your home, like you don't know how far it will go. Those are the things they call me anti-Igbo for, right? And now these people are doing this thing now and saying they want to stop. If you want to, this thing is like a bait. It's like when you want to go and catch fish. You now use some living fish or something, you throw it so that may them come. That's what I'm looking here. Where is Ifeanyi Uba? Where is his wife and his children? Let them walk on the road with him.
It's true.
Let them come outside. Where is because it's ordinary people that will come out now, like because you know what you do. And I don't know, is Alibo that urbanized that you don't know the hotheads that are doing all these things? All these people, every village, every community know the troublemakers. What will it take them to pick all of them up? And it is very simple. These people are not sincere, and it hurts.
So he had to stop. He had to stop. They must really have to stop it, because now they are not putting it to one week. Maybe the next 2 months. They say it's 1 month. Sit at home for 1 month. There must be a way to stop it.
There's a way something happens. There's a saying that in Igbo that mmana kwapugo mpakota adịrọ ya, something like that. Like you open your eye, koro, you carry palm oil, pour for ground. Like, you open your eye, korokoro, you saw this thing initiating, manifesting, you gave room for it. And even in all of this guy cannot even come out and say IPOB this or that. He's still supporting Kanu. He's still talking in terms that he wants, he's looking for how to release Kanu.
Yeah,
and his main problem is Simon Ekpa. And the fact that he comes from a Ebonyi state.
Yeah, I know a lot of them. Even there's one guy, I don't want to mention his name, that every time we're talking about he's at home, lock and key, this place is this, if she's at home is effective, it's this. But today now,
how could they hang the fate of millions of Ndibo onto one Ekperima that uses his mouth to put himself in the situation he is? They were there, they didn't stop him, they were supporting him. You understand me? So this is their game. And for me personally, I want them to ask the federal government to give them Biafra, because we need to bring this thing to a close, because we are just treating the symptoms. If things have gone to this level and they are still being so blatantly insincere, are you getting me? Right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So if they are, so what are we even saying? Like, it's a dance in a circle now. Okay, no 7 days, but 1 day is okay. Or what? Or once in a month is okay. Like, you know.
I don't even want the sister anymore. Yeah, if they can stop it. Because people have been calling me here how bad it is in the Southeast. People want to get visa and run away from Southeast. What is the purpose of sit-at room if your people are not running away from
the place the Perimakano copied this thing from in Southern Cameroon? How is the condition of that place even till tomorrow? Even they both say, look at Southern Cameroon, they have gone far in what? Self-destruction, you know.
I hardly hear of them anymore. These Ambazonians.
They are there. The whole place is, they have run down the whole place. Most of them are in refugee camps across neighboring countries. Yeah, so I don't know, Sha. Me, I'm still looking at them, Sha. Yeah. I'm still looking at them. I'm not saying anything. No, let us see now.
I had to wait and see till Monday and see if it's true that it's vigilante doing the right thing. For today, I just Ekpa won because this is the first day. Let's see what happened. You know, because from day one, this guy, what do you call it, Kanu came out about 10 or 12 years ago. I went against him. You know, I went against him. I said, this is a very wrong way to approach, but now this is what's happening. This is just my contribution.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. And thank you for all your effort, Henry, all those people that are contributing and giving good advices to Igbo people if they will listen. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah, so it's good that the brother called. So I mean, you guys heard what I said. So let's be looking at it now. My mouth now. The way I tell hold the Biafra inside my mouth, inside my house. Now I want to see old they do the sit-at. No. It is your doing. You are the one that did it. You are the one that enabled it. You are the one that sponsored it. You are the one that allowed it. Not me. My own was just to tell you where you are going. There is no road. That was all I did. I only told you guys, there is no road where you are going. You say, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Everybody hates you. The people that love you, what is the truth they told you? Yeah, so I was trying to play this audio from Senator Ifeanyi Uba.
Any aggression that will come into this town. Yes. I'm not statements. To be precise, I've heard from what's that his name? Simon or one Simon that hail from the This is a warning to Simon. For 17 good times, 17 good times, and I'm replying you today.
Are you guys hearing him? He said that he has he's replying to Simon Ekpa now. That 17 good times Simon Ekpa has mentioned his name, and for the first time he's replying him now. So like 17 good times he has been looking for his attention, and for the first time he's responding to him now. Okay. Oh.
Never ever mention Ifeanyi Uba or Nnewi again. You have your parents in the body there. Their state is ABC state. And you have never ever one day mentioned their state in the body. Everybody don't observe it at home. You are in Finland contesting for councillorship or whatever. You go to your job on Mondays, but you want to ridicule us, you want to deprive people because you have communication gadgets, you have internet to run propaganda. I am elected officer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and I represent the people of Anambra South. Yes. To you, Simon Ekpa, and your co-travelers, for any one of you to mention sit at home again, you will start charity begins at home. You will start preaching sit at home from the April before you continue to mention Anambra State and Nnewi. You are seeing Nnewi and Anambra State as a very bad for your enterprise, for your dubious enterprise. I am telling you, Simon Ekpa, be careful. Be careful. Be careful. I will say all of this. You have mentioned me 17 times, and I'm only replying you once. Try me, you will see. Go and then observe it at home in April. And then also the father, the family, go and observe it at home in their village. And leave other towns in Ghana alone.
So he said that he should dare him and all this kind of thing. I don't know. Is it me or are you guys seeing this? Like, this guy is a senator. And by the way, he has lost weight. This guy used to be a little bit big because since after the incident, that was a close call that many of the people protecting him, were taken out. Here he lost a lot of weight. He's looking different. So that kind of, who is the Judas of Igbo land? You see, that's the, when you people say I'm the Judas of Igbo land, because I told you the truth. I told you that there is nothing going on. All these things you will use it to destroy yourself, and nothing will come out of it. And I still stand on it. And right now, why I do these videos is a vindication. Because the things I came out to say and all the insult and all the attack and all the threats is happening now. I told you guys everything is a lie. You will waste yourself. You will waste your youth. And there is no Biafra anytime, anywhere, forever. Because nobody is even looking for anything like Biafra. It is all fraud. I told you guys. I told you guys. And you will run around in circle forever. Nothing will come out of it. As Nigeria stands strong, one nation indivisible. You cannot divide Nigeria, but you can divide and scatter yourself. But you cannot divide Nigeria. Go and write it somewhere. You cannot divide Nigeria. This man that is talking, Ifeanyi Uba, he's a senator of Nigeria. And if he said that they are marginalizing Ndi Igbo, he has been in that Senate, even in the 9th Senate, he was there. Which of the cases of marginalization did he bring up and say, this is how they are marginalized? That's where they will talk about it. It's not you that you have not seen yourself, ordinary person on the street, that will be talking about marginalization. Your own is to complain to your elective members. They will go there and talk about it and find solution. So at the end of the day, you can hear a whole senator talking and challenging somebody almost like a street fight. But something like this, there's a way to do it, and you get the action you need. It's not something you now come and do, like, I don't know all this kind of bingoism and I don't understand, Sha. You remember that professor that was, that did something with voting, and he was like, yes, and I did it, and they came, and doing like all this. I don't understand. How can you be a senator and you are talking and like you are saying mention my name again? Of course he's going to mention your name. He's somewhere in Finland, he's talking on radio, he's going to mention your name. If he will be singing with your name now, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? Of course he's going to talk about he's going to mention your name. Why are you warning him like he should try you? How? Like, are you people okay? A senator, you don't know what you have to do. You cannot use your office to go and meet Finnish prime minister. You cannot use your office to rally all the stakeholders of government in the southeast to table the demand of the foreign ministry, for the foreign ministry to communicate it to the Finnish government. You don't know what to do. You are not coming to be doing as if you want to be fighting Agbero, all matter boys, like a battle of Katanga. Well, by the way, I got to learn about Battle of Katanga yesterday. That Battle of Katanga was something like a replica of Biafra in Cote d'Ivoire, something like that, in one of these African countries, the Central African Republic, and they tried to break away like Biafra, and they had a lot of rebel group, they fought and everything, and eventually they didn't succeed, and later they were reintegrated into the country, and that province was now called the province of Katanga. So I learned something yesterday. I didn't know about that Katanga. So I'm wondering, so if he knows about Katanga and he saw how the whole thing dissolved and, all the waste and still the reintegration and all those things, why is he supporting Kanu? How did he, get to the point that he's supporting Kanu? I want to play for you guys the video where this same Senator Ifeanyi Uba was saying that Kanu is something that he did for Ndi Igbo. Let me see that video again if I'll find that video. Yeah, my people. Just a second. I have the video. I'm trying to open the video.
Egafụ ekwu m ife m chọrọ ikwu n'iru ya ka ndị Igbo malụ. Ndị mmadụ amarọ ife mmegolu na ndị Igbo ọkwichi Nnamdi Kanu so n'ofu.
He said people don't know the good thing he has done for Igbo people, and of which one of the good things that he have done to Ndi Igbo is Kanu, Nnaburia Kanu.
Which Nnamdi Kanu ofu boss mụ na Egafụ ekwu m ife m chọrọ ikwu n'iru ya.
So he wished that one day he will meet Kanu so that he will say what he needs to. He said he doesn't talk to him, but he follows him.
I have certain things in you
see how big he is here. He's following him as a good Igbo person. So he's basically talking about his support even from the first Miss Leader that put Igbo people on this path of self-destruction. See him there. He is talking about how he's supporting, and now he continue to support Kanu. So what changed? So what is he actually doing right now? Like, I don't get it. What, like, you are singling, instead of you to deal with the issue, with the matter, like, deal with it and deal with it final. You are playing around it because they don't want to free the people from this burden and this sentiment of Biafra. Free your people once and for all. It's going to be hard. There's no other way to tell them. There's no way other. Let them, it's one day. Just like you are doing this, say, end of this sit at home, you come out with this is how you sit down and tell the people. There's no Biafra, there's nothing like Biafra. This is Nigeria, and you cannot divide Nigeria. One indivisible nation. Nobody. They're not born the person. Like, I'm telling you guys, the person that wants to divide Nigeria, they have not even conceived it. Talk less of say they want to born her. They never born her. Yeah, Congolese. Yeah, Congo. Okay, sorry. So Katanga, sorry. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, I read it yesterday, but so many things on my mind. Katanga is a province in Congo. So in the audio that Ifeanyi Uba said yesterday, he said that the way they are looking at him, that he fought in that battle of Katanga, right? And no be that kind I made it say they look am, right? So that's why I'm even say, me, I don't know which one be Katanga. I did not know, Hey, Daniel, I greet you. Yeah. You understand? So, so there is no Biafra. This is the root of the whole issue. Let all of them come out and tell the people, pump and plain, there is no Biafra. You are not going anywhere. This is the nation. And then let them come and give account of their stewardship for Ndibo in the Senate where they are, in the governorship where they are, in the House of Assembly where they are. Every position of power that they are sitting on top of in Nigerian government in the name of Ndibo, let them come and give stewardship of it. Let them stop using Biafra to cover their lack of leadership, to cover the misleadership that they are doing, the embezzling of public funds that they are doing, the stealing that they are doing. Look at the Southeast. Is just, apart from individual struggles, individual hustle, individual people doing things, building their house. Government is not doing anything. The state government, all of them, they are just not doing anything. They are not catering for the welfare. They don't care. Look at what we are seeing, what is happening. They are talking about baby factory. Since how many years? They cannot come together and do something, put their leg on the ground and stop it. Look at the woman they caught the other day that she used all this 30 years girl to be doing a shower. That this woman was doing the same thing in Nnewi. They caught her because where she was doing that thing in Nnewi, 3 girls that when she's going home, she will lock them inside that place. They buy. Fire started in that house because she locked those girls. They cannot come outside. Now, so fire take burn there. They release this woman. Like, these people have no sense of justice. Just come and settle. Any crime, anything you do in this life, just come and settle. 3 girls under that woman. Una still release the woman. A person go do something wey cause make 3 people buy. Not to talk of the other evil. Una can still release her in the same Anambra. She can still go another part of Anambra in Oba. Go continue the business. And una know. The government know. The police know. Criminal organization you people are running instead of you to deliver for the people. So you people need, this is the time. There is no other time. So you cannot be eating in Nigerian Senate and be answering Nigerian senator like that Bianca Ojukwu wife. Now that one they pay me safe. You are your property, your inheritance where una papa carry come. Una know they fight for her. Una know they interested. Now Nigerian ambassador. Mona can go sit down for embassy of Nigeria. Anywhere that they do state house of anything Nigerian government. Now there they go see una as dignitary. Ndi soche. una come, where so che, they enjoy Nigeria. But when una come for Alibo, una come they use Biafra, they destroy the people. They damage the people mind. They tell the people say they hate them. But when they do party for Bayero, Kanu, una go use private jet, go there, go enjoy yourself. Enough is enough. Make them go to the root of this thing. Make dem no dey talk say free Kanu. Make dem dey talk say make government give Kanu that Biafra. If they know that they are Biafra, let them give him that Biafra, because it's pointless say make dem come give am Biafra, make dem release am, make him come outside, make him come dey fight for Biafra again. No, make dem give am the Biafra there. So make him come outside, come become president of Biafra. So make all of them will be Nigerian senator, make them resign for Nigerian Senate. Make them not do Nigeria again. Make them come outside, make them come house. So this double speaking is what is annoying me, because I see the damage that they are doing. So many young people. How can you allow your young people, make them buy them like that, they waste them? They create orphans when no go know their papa. You don't know the wahala where that thing go be for front. Many young girls, all of them, they don't buy their husband. No Ekpa. Una no, on top of it, una no get welfare. On top of it, ordinary school, ordinary Paco school, una no build. Una no do anyone. I don't know, the thing just tire me. And then they tell the people, open una eye, shine on her eye. Una say, she's Igbo hater. She hates Igbo. I did not hate Igbo. In fact, I did not hate, like I don't have one atom of hate, but I see the programming is deep. And I know that it's not one day talk. You know, that's why I will still be using all this thing that is going on to come and be telling you people what I'm telling you from beginning, that they are lying to you. They are deceiving you. Yes. Good evening, everybody. It's not about my generation stopping Biafra. Even you yourself, you will perish and there will be no Biafra. I did not stop. Shebi, I'm here. You people say, oh, you went to the United Nations. Oh, you went to the White House. Shebi, na here they. Everything came out. Is it not a lie? Did they go anywhere? Did the United Nations know that anybody's in DSS dungeon? Shebi, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still telling you the same thing. Ojukwu, after everything he did, by millions of our people in a conflict that is unavoidable. Everybody that tried to stop him, they buy the person, they put the person in jail, they do everything. Last, he went and do that fight. Last, he still run away. The person that caused so many people to perish, the person that caused so many people to lose everything, he's still coming. Your people are still giving him welcome and say he's your hero. The person that abandoned you, one month to the time he's about to run away, he's still telling you people long story. Yes, they are culture, their Nigeria is down. Propaganda. Okoko them. That's what they use. The same propaganda of Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra in that time, Radio Biafra today. All these placards you people are carrying, it's not new. During the Biafra war, the people in Washington, they were still carrying that placard. Yes. In London, they were still carrying that placard. Because everybody see the truth, but they lie to us. Ndibo. They lie to us. They did not allow us to understand what is going on. They lied to us. Yes. But everybody knows the truth. And that's why people don't give ear to us. We are not the only one that try to leave Nigeria, to leave any country. Like this Katanga they are talking about, that Ifeanyi Uba said he fought in that Katanga. Where is that Katanga? Is anybody talking about Katanga again? No. There are many issues like that. So at the end of the day, what is the profit of all this waste? All the waste, all the humans who just they throw away. Where is the benefit? Nothing. At the end of the day, they still want to go and sit down in Nigerian Senate. And they brought out a law that they want to vote so that they will include it in the Nigerian constitution, that there will be provision for referendum. All of them did not raise their hand, say yes. None of them. Go and ask them. It happened here. I did a video when they brought that case in the Senate, in the House. They said they want to include an act that gave room for the possibility of a referendum inside the Nigerian constitution. Nobody raised up their hand. Nobody in the whole of the Southeast. Nobody in the whole of Nigeria. All of them. Kahara, Kahasinin, inside that House of Assembly, none of them raise up their hand. That act, that the way they write it, they carry it again, they throw it inside dustbin. Yes. They are using it to wait. If you want to use it to be making money, but if you want to use it to be removing the youth, the same problem will happen. Most of the problem we're having is still coming from that Biafra war. All the fathers that were lost, because of that war, all the waste, all the position, everything we had, everything we built, everything lost just in that braga. And now, since how many years you have built and built and built and built, and somebody tell you that, yes, destroy it. What do you think is going to happen if you destroy everything you have now? Which magic is going to happen now that every eye is open? Every part of the world is connected. Globalization has happened. Countries are merging. Borders are opening. People are entering into corporations, organizations. I don't know. There's no profit in this thing. There is no profit. You are not going to profit anything in this. And they know. That is why they say they are supporting Biafra, but they are not talking about Biafra. Even Engineer Baribe, Shebi is still contested to enter Nigeria Senate. He still contested to enter Nigeria Senate. Every one of them, they want to be something in Nigeria, in Nigerian government. They are not looking for any other country. And it's about time they tell the people the truth. Or let them tell Nigerian government to give Biafra to Kano. Let them stop saying release Kano, because releasing him into Nigeria is counterproductive. There is no profit in releasing Kano to inside Nigeria. They have to give him Biafra, and then they will release him into Biafra. Yes, that's the only way it makes sense. So let them call for Biafra on behalf of Kano and say, this man is asking for Biafra. Please, you people, give him Biafra. That's what I want to hear from all the governors that are tacitly supporting this madness and tacitly sat back and allow anarchy to take over the regions where they are in control of, that they're supposed to control. This senator was in the Senate when all this thing was starting, when all this thing was taking root. He never said a word. It had to get to him. You can see how big he is in this place. You can just imagine the difference. Imagine the difference. Look at how big he is here. And compare it to here. Compare it to how he is. Does it look like the same person? It doesn't even look like the same person. Right? Because it's almost like he went to the great beyond in his mind and came back. It's like he knows like this is like a second chance for him. I agree. So be really tried. Ewo. Ewo. You say I'm passing wrong message. Ewo. I'm reading comments. So I'm reading your comments. Hey, I'm reading your comments. Well, I've said what I needed to say about this thing. For today, Prime Minister score one. Because the senator was on the street. Let me show you the videos of the streets again. He said Kano is one of the things he did for Ndibo. So the person that brought Kano cannot be the one fighting the product of what Kano left, right? Because Simon Ekpa did not materialize from nothing. Simon Ekpa is a product of Kano. Kano brought him out and told his followers that this is the guy that he has chosen. It's almost like the transfiguration, if you may. He said, "This is my beloved son in whom I am well pleased." Listen to him. He did it in a video. Yes. So you cannot be saying, "Oh, Kano is the good thing that you brought," and then you now come and say you are fighting Simon Ekpa, right? So either you are for or you are against. Come out openly. All of them, they need to sit together, the Southeast governors, all the political stakeholders. If they really want the people to say they are doing something good for them, they really have to come out and tell the people that Biafra is a ruse, is a lie, is a delusion. It's not happening. It's never going to happen. Right? That's it. There's no magic that wants to happen. There is no magic that wants to happen. Yeah, I wanted to share some of the videos of Senator Ifeanyi Uba on the street. So this is him going with his entourage. So that's what they did today. Let's go to his page. Even all over his page today is where they were going on the street. And here he was, that's part of where he did all this address, that they had a meeting at the stadium, So yeah, so he was able to gather the youth, and a lot of people were here. So of course, with heavy security. This is a stadium, So that this is the video that the brother is talking about, that there are so many youth there. So all these youth. So, so we do not want our youth to be wasted, right? We don't want our youth to be wasted, but they sat back and allow our youth to be wasted. So he was on the street today. Let me show you the street again, when he was moving around. Yeah, for example, this is one of the videos. So this is Ifeanyi Uba on the street. So if you look, you will see that most of the shops, everything is under lock and key. So obviously, people are still not, having confidence to come out, right? So, and I don't know, are people going to be coming out with heavy security, or there will be no security and people will be able to come out? That's the question. You're right, because they allowed it to fester, and they have to deal with it, unfortunately. I don't know. What is this Onyebuchi saying? I mean, they should. Yeah, so this is Nnewi today, Sha. The senator was going around. So, in closing, the time is going and it's almost an hour. In closing, I would like to say Senator Ifeanyi Uba and all the Southeast stakeholders, whether you are governor, whether you are a senator, whether you're a House of Rep member, whether you're a state House of Rep member, whether you are local government chairman, all of you that are your stakeholders, and all the ex-politicians and all the present politicians and all our the military personnel, the retired military personnel, you people need to sit down and come to a conclusion where you stand and what you want, and tell the people the truth. Tell the people the truth. Tell the people the truth that this delusion is destroying them. It's making them not to have focus. And this Biafra delusion is giving you the opportunity to loot Alibo, to defraud the people, to steal their education, their healthcare, the road, everything that is supposed to do for them. You steal it. It's in your pocket. So you want them to use that Biafra to be distracted. They say, like, it's like their own heaven, you know. No lona nige ebani nala. You know, there's somewhere you are going. It's like your own heaven. You know, they use their street. There's a song that we used to sing that in those days, that they say, in my father's house there are many mansions there. In my father's house above there are many homes. That's the Biafra their promise is like, oh, when you get Biafra, there will be many mansions, there will be road, there will be school, there will be everything. You have to ask, what is stopping that road to be built now? Other regions are building it. What is stopping that healthcare system to be established now? What is it stopping it? What is stopping those schools, primary public schools, to be functioning now? Why do you have to die so that you will not go to heaven, so that you will not go to the heaven of Biafra? Before everything will not, what do you want to happen in Biafra? Why is it not happening now? Why is it not happening? That's the question you, as an intelligent 21st century youth, supposed to ask your senators and those people that are telling you, what is stopping it today? Is it not in your presence that they built up Akwa Ibom State? Is it not in your presence that they are transforming all the cities in Nigeria, building mega cities, and you are jackpying from inside Nigeria? You carry your bag, you are looking for where to go inside Nigeria, and nobody is looking to come to your own because una no get the one where they come inside. What is stopping that healthcare system? Only Ekweremadu health center, renal center they want to build. Only him pocket 400 million. He did not even give the school anyone. Only him. And then when you are sick of kidney, you say, oh, this Nigeria, this. And meanwhile, he collected the money as his constituency project in that place. In consultancy project in that place, supposed to build it. Even he will not be in this problem he is today, because there will be a renal center that will be functioning. They have it in other places in Nigeria. In other places where their government are building schools. Go to Borno, go and see the kind of primary and secondary school they are building, public. It's not this one that you'll be paying according to your pocket in the Southeast. If you don't get money to pay better school, your pikin no fit go school. That's why all the young people, is easy to turn them to bingos, because they no get good reasoning again. Because why? The school where they supposed go is there for the pocket of all our political leaders. So let them come outside and tell the people the truth. There is no Biafra anywhere. Anybody telling you that there's any Biafra, foul. There is no Biafra. There is no Biafra anywhere. And the worst part of it is, in all of this madness, nobody was actually looking for any Biafra. Nobody was actually, like, if you ask them what step did they ever take for for this Biafra that they are buying people for. You will see none, absolutely nothing. Radio ranting, radio threatening, buying people, wasting people, nothing. So senator can be doing all this propaganda, saying they should, you should not try him, you should not mention his name, mention wetin be that one. Shey all of una be lie, una wan enter road, una go dey fight, and you don't know wetin you go do as a senator. You people don't know the political action that you need to take. Me, I trust that Kanu now. I know that Kanu will not go down alone. That's why they are the Hosha. We will see. We will see. Everything by the grace of God, may God keep us alive so that we will see how this whole thing will play out. But my own is, let them tell the people the truth, or let them step down from their position and go and tell the government to give Kano Biafra so that all of them will go into that Biafra. They cannot be having it to having their cake and eating it, deceiving the people with Biafra while they are sitting tight in Nigerian government and benefiting and chopping Nigerian government and depriving the people of the benefit of the Nigerian government because they get all the allocation, they get all the money, they have all the resources only for them and their family. Ordinary salary, they no pay. So let them make up their mind. All these things they are doing is just, you just maga, when they are just just they do, shall they play, they do like say you are doing something. I see through that. I know they will say, oh, you don't want what is going on to end. Okay, I clap for him if that will make you happy, but we will see. Yeah. Yeah, so my people, I greet you once again. Thank you so much for joining once again. It's already 1 hour. Another thing I wanted to talk about quickly is this issue of this young girl that they said she faked her WAEC, her Jamb. I just really want to quickly ask that, did this girl really fake her Jamb? Like, because it's the way Jamb came out to say it is not plausible, really, because what you have to ask, especially when it comes to anything like criminal, you have to ask, what is her motivation? What is her motive? What is it that is pushing her to go and fake the results? That, let's assume, okay, she failed. Maybe she no book. She don't know wetin that they ask for there, or she no understand. So she can't say, maybe she go do her own, but that's not the case. That's not the case, because even the score that they are saying is the original score that she has, right? The score that they are saying is the original score she has is also high. If you score 349 in Nigeria,
yeah? And one of these results, I went to Jamb portal to print these results, and this is what they gave me. This is the result here. So this is my aggregate 362. This is exactly how I printed it. I downloaded it from that site. So they now saying that I forged my results is what I don't know, and I'm traumatized that they accused me of forging my own results, because I am not capable of this forging results. This is the evidence. Okay, they say that I forged my results. They scanned this QR code there, and I am Ejikem.
So she's saying that, she's saying that this is, she went there and they scanned this result and she got it from Jamb portal. So what is Jamb saying now? That this girl went to hack into their portal? How? Why? Right? And then they said in her school, she's one of the most brilliant girls people in her school. Like, she has it coming along with for her already. And then I'm looking at the score that Jamb say that is the real score. For example, They say she scored, that her real score is 349. So if somebody actually scored 349, that's a very high mark. That mark will get her into any most universities. I don't know the course she wants to study, even if it is medicine. So what would be her motivation to go and add it up to add 10, 12 to it? Eh? 249. 249. Okay, our brother is saying that they say her original score is 249. But where will she have that possibility, right? Okay, he said, how did she know she got the highest? The barcode showed another name. She messaged herself. So so the barcode in this form that she's holding is showing another name. The glitch, because I don't know where will she have gone to do it. Which how business center is doing that kind of a thing for her? And then if she's able to do it, then if let's assume there's a place that they can go and do it, then she will not be the only one. So I think it's a matter of investigation, and the Jamb and the government, they really need to look into it so that they will not destroy the future of a very bright girl like this. No. Your generation, Ogadinjo, your generation is already down. Negi, Nagi, Umunegi, Umunnagi, everything about you is already down. Recycle material. Oh, nobody say you should not go and get Biafra. If I say there's no Biafra, I say it in my mouth. You say there is Biafra, go and get it. Go and carry it. Eat it. Drink it. Why is it what somebody say you want to go and buy the person? Because buying is already part of you. Igbu mmadụ, ndị mgbu. You use Biafra as an excuse to gbuo ndị mmadụ. Anywhere you see, you say somebody have to say what you want, you gbuo ya. Somebody don't say what you don't want, you gbuo ya. You are looking for only Igbo. Go and buy people. If you buy people, ndị ogbu mmadụ ndụ na-agụ. That's how Kanu was ordering. Buy, gbuo ha, lie ha na ndụ. Today, he said, my ear is paining me. My head is paining me. I beg. I want. That's how you people are. That's how people are. So I feel like let's give her the grace and let there be investigation. Let them not conclude. There could be a glitch somewhere, you know. If another name is showing, doesn't mean that she's the one that did it, right? So maybe there are people in that Jamb office that is doing some runs, and unfortunately, you know, is showing through her own result. You know, if there's any case where they can say she paid somebody some amount, they say she's from a very poor home. Even the money for the WAEC, they paid for her. You know, somebody that is trying all her best. So I don't know how this kind of thing can happen to her, and how Jamb is coming out. I think the DSS need to do a thorough investigation. Maybe there's a ratchet in that Jamb office that they are actually doing something like that for some people, because an outsider cannot hack into their website and do that, into their system, because if they are able to do that, then there will be numerous people who have been doing that. So obviously, if it is possible, I think there will be a ratchet there, you know. You understand? We are talking about somebody that they bought WAEC for. Somebody that the family cannot afford WAEC. They have to buy it for her. Where will she get lawyer? So this is something that the state government have to take up, or maybe human rights lawyers, you know, lawyers that can do it for her, to actually use it to get to the root of it. I mean, you can raise your profile as an upcoming lawyer if you take up a case like this, because it's now a national case. Because it's a national case, if it's a racket, if it is some kind of cabal behind that is doing it, and it got exposed through her own sleep, I mean, go for it, because the young girl, she's from a very, humble background. She don't even have money to buy the wire for herself. So not to talk of, she didn't even have money to buy the jam for herself. Eh? I'm not rushing into conclusions. I'm not rushing into conclusion, but they have to prove it, because when I saw that thing yesterday, the whole thing was like, I saw the news, I saw when people were posting it, but I looked at the whole thing and I'm wondering, like, even someone that scored 249 can go to invest in that. I don't understand. Like, why would she go into their something that, if there is something like this going on, then there's somebody inside there, then she will have to have money. She will have to have money to pay that person. Is there any proof that she had that kind of money to, right? I mean, that's, I'm looking at it from her own viewpoint. Like, if I'm looking at it, I'll be wondering, like, what is her motive? What will be her motive to go and do that? Exactly. She's from a poor home, but she's intelligent and she's doing very well. And because of that, she gets help, because people don't are looking at this young girl. Why would we leave her like that? So Jamb should not. They say they will even want to withdraw the results she has. Jamb should not try that. They should do the investigation first. I believe that the people that manipulate anything, they are inside Jamb, not this young girl. She don't have what it takes to go and hack into their car. From where to where now? For what? For what? Even if she have 249, she can use it to go to university. So why would she want to? What would be her motivation? Yeah, I really think this girl is innocent, honestly. I feel, but of course, there's always room for caution. And where there is room for caution is, please, let's not libel her and drag her and paste her picture everywhere. She's still a very young girl. She's a teenager. Please, guys, stop sharing her videos and stop posting her pictures. And they were just circulating her picture, everything. Oh, she did this, she didn't know. She was like, where will she get that money from? Somebody that they pay money for to go and write WAEC and Jamb. Where will she get money to not pay to the government, to somebody to help her to fake results? Huh? So, yeah. Yeah, so Nigerians, what you can do for this young girl is to help her, because she's from a very poor background and she really wants to go to school. And the school where she goes to, they have acknowledged that she's one of their best also. Like, she gets good grades, which is why they actually supported her in registering for the WAEC to start with, and supported her to register for the Jamb. So where will she get money to go and be bribing somebody? So it's a glitch, or there's a racket inside there. So they should do the investigation. And please, instead of maligning the young girl, let people reach out to her and help her instead. Yeah. Yeah, like, there's no, what is the motivation? If you have 249, you can go to the university, right? Yeah. And again, they also do all this. Do they still do post UTME? I mean, they still do post UTME. So what will be her motivation? There is actually no motive for her to go and do something like that. That's the way I'm actually looking at it. If it is somebody that don't know anything, it's different. But if the school confirm that she's actually brilliant already in their school, she passes very well, so there's no point in vilifying her. So I saw that post yesterday and it was flying everywhere. I just decided, like, let me see some. Then today I still saw a video where she came to defend herself. I say, very good. And I saw a post, somebody was saying, this thing is so far away, this kind of paper she has, that is no longer in use, that it was last year that they used it. But I don't know, last year and this year, I don't know, has Jamb circulated the whole material all across Nigeria? Because she's there in Anambra. I don't know where exactly in Anambra. So let there be room for at least some kind of reservation. Say, okay, I reserve my comments. Let me wait for investigation. When it has to do with a young person, especially a young person that you know that their future is at stake, please don't be too quick to judge. Honestly, when it's a young person and a whole Jamb, how can a whole Jamb be accusing one single small girl from a very humble background? I mean, they should be ashamed of themselves now. They are supposed to go and check their system and check those people who are operating their system and see what is going on, and then they will see it. How can you say small girl is able to manipulate your system? Then if this small girl is able to manipulate it, then how many other people have been manipulating it? Then you have to go down the rabbit hole. It's not enough to paste a picture everyone say, oh, yeah, she did so and so what. No, if she's able to do it, then there are people who have been doing it. Then go down that rabbit hole and see where it started from, and all the people who have benefited from it, or who are doing it, or who have same or similar outcomes for results. That's what I will expect. So I will not vilify her, because I can see that, where will she get it from? What will be her motivation? Because the one she scored is enough to get her into a higher institution, right? Yeah. Onwuka. Shebi your name even say Onwuka. Ga nwụọ now. What is your problem? Gazienu ka ị nwụọ. Since Onwuka gị mma, then you go and nwụọ and live ndị chọrọ ndụ. Remember your misleader when he was ranting. Aga m egbu onye ọbụla. Abandon the zoo. Not even one cockroach will remain. Not one dog will stay alive. Where is he now? Warn yourself. After God is government, and that government in your case is Nigerian government. Be careful. You cannot break down a country. One indivisible nation. You don't have to like it. It is like that. Take it like that. It's one indivisible nation. You cannot change it. You cannot divide Nigeria. I know it's disappointing for you to hear it. But I'm the one saying it to you plain. But other people, like somebody like Senator Ifeanyi Uba, he's telling you the same thing in another way. Because one, he's a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria. He's telling you that there's no Biafra. That's why he's a senator of Nigeria. Because if there's anything like Biafra, they will not leave it for Ekperimas, Umubingos like you, where you never see yourself. May you go help them bring Tiaroba country. Like somebody called into my show. He said, you understand? If there is anything like Biafra, is it a part-time pristine barber that will go and bring it? Are you people okay? If there's anything like Biafra, do you think that Ibe will be jumping from PDP to ABGA so that he will rush back, he will be able to vote him out, so that he will go back to the same Nigerian government Senate? Abba. If there's anything like Biafra, I think that Biako Juku will not be going for it, so that she will be the first president of Biafra. Instead, she is looking for appointment to become Nigerian ambassador of whatever, working for Nigerian government. They are telling you in different ways. There's this no, like I'm sorry that I have to take the bullet and tell it to you, but this is a realization I know the first time you are hearing it, you are going to be angry because you have invested so much in it. You have spent so much in it. You have put all your illusion, all your hope. I know, I can understand that. So yes, bring it on, insult me, abuse me, no be today. I know, but after you don't abuse me, finish, then may you still hear am again. There is no Biafra, never. One indivisible Nigeria, one Nigeria, one nation, standing strong, indivisible. Go and write it somewhere. I know it's like injection. I just shook her now. I'm sorry, but on as on to with that injection, it dey save like that's why you go bear that momentary pain. E enter abi, e enter. Na so. There's nothing stopping it. Is if the governors have that vision, they can do it. They can build it. There's nothing stopping it. There's nothing stopping it. Look at Israel, the state of Israel. They have accomplished so much. Small country, surrounded by enemies. Still, education. There's no excuse. So tell them to stop promising you Biafra. Let them get down to it. Nigeria is a starting point for many people. Like, I grew up in Nigeria. I was able to live and I was able to, it's a choice. Today, many people have opportunity to japa. Some still choose to stay in Nigeria. But you cannot go and destroy where millions of people, or champion the destruction of where millions of black people, the highest number of black people on this planet, they are living in Nigeria. Why would any sensible person want to cause big problem there? Especially from your own region. If you destroy your own region, you don't have any other region. At least living abroad supposed to teach you that you are a foreigner abroad. That sense of say, you're not in your own country, But where else in this world will you go and feel completely at home that, yes, it's only as an Igbo person when you are in Igbo land. So I don't know the benefits people have by trying to destroy Alibo in the name of say you want to deal with Nigerian government. Nigerian government is in Abuja. Go to Abuja and show your force. Leave Alibo alone. Leave people alone. You people say no. The people, stakeholders in Alibo, they watch you take root, build camps. Yeah, it is what it is right now. We will see how it's going to play out. I'm saying the same thing. We can all say the same thing. For example, why will a governor of Abia State not pay salaries for 2 years? He did not pay teachers. It did not pay healthcare workers. Even the university, they did not pay their lecturers. Did not equip the school. That the school lost credit. That the school is no longer accredited. That's how bad it is. Poor leadership. Criminal leadership. That is what it is. The people that are complaining that Nigeria is bad, they are the ones doing bad things. They are the ones not doing their job. Nigeria will work when everybody wake up and do the right thing. If you are a policeman, you police well. If you are a tailor, you sew the clothes well. Any experience people have with you is a good one. But if people are going on this road or everybody is out to rob each other, how will the country be good? The law may be there, but the value system is lost. Like now, with all this Biafra criminality, they are using it to buy people. It's now opportunity for them, excuse for them to be buying people, taking people out. Why? There is no sense in that. So you have to rebuild from within, build your value system. Maybe tomorrow I will show you guys about this Israel. People like to talk about Israel. You are like you are the Jew. For some reason you don't want to be Igbo. You want to be Jew. You want to be Biafra. You want to be something that you want to escape yourself. Yeah, because our livelihood have right from time been based on emigration. We have to emigrate to survive. So now that it is boiling in everybody's heart, maybe it's opportunity to rebuild the homeland, to rebuild the homeland. So because you don't, there's no water is not a reason for you to say you want to go and fight war to break away from a country, a sovereign nation. No, it's for you to rally around. What is that is missing? How do we provide it? How do we provide it? You can do it. The state government, they can do so much. The Southeast governors, they can do so much if they want to, if they know what to do. They can rebuild the state. They can build network. They can build a regional system of government within the state. They can come to that agreement. They have the freedom. In fact, they do meetings. They meet. And in fact, there was a time even South East and South South, they did meeting together. They can collaborate. There's nothing under the sun stopping them. States, individuals, they can actually meet up with United Nations. They can do some. Yeah, it's easier for them to embezzle and deceive the people and face it's a distraction. Say, don't look at me, don't look at how I'm misgoverning you and embezzling your fund. Be hoping for Biafra. That is where your own heaven is. But unfortunately, now when you buy, you go just like everyone say you are going to heaven. Now when that day, when that day comes, say you close your eye, say you know day again, you go your own heaven. That's how it is. But for this life, this physical life we are, it is the work they put on ground that the Igbo will enjoy. If they put hand on the ground and rebuild Igbo and build industries, manufacturing companies, Nigeria gives you already the market. You will sell your goods. There is population in Nigeria. You will transport it across Nigeria and sell it. You have the population. There is no problem. If you want to build any, like all this technology that is coming, you build a tech hub, you build industry, you build software, you have a market. I don't know what your problem is. So if you want to build road, I don't know what is stopping you from building the road now. What is exactly stopping you from building the road? If you want to build quality schools, public school like they are building in Meduguri, what is stopping you? Me, I don't know. I don't know what is stopping you. We have intelligent youths that are bustling, saturated with everything, every profession. If you want to say doctors, we have them in abundance. Even our doctors, they can't find a place to do residency in the Southeast. They have to leave the Southeast to go and do residency. To do residency as a medical doctor, you have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Why? Because the whole place is saturated with talent. What is the government doing with it? Nothing. Nothing. So because I see the opportunity to look at agriculture, it can be a hub for agriculture. You can produce food. There's a market. You can produce anything. There's a market for it because there are people hungry. They want to eat. As a matter of fact, we don't even have food. We can't feed ourselves. The Southeast depends on food imports within Nigeria now. Without the North bringing in food, there is no food in the Southeast. The same thing that finished our people in those days. The person you are fighting is the person that is bringing you food. Imagine. The person that you are fighting is the person that the food you will eat to have strength to fight him is in his hands. Look at what is going on in Ukraine and Russia. Imagine Russia to now say that Ukraine did not give them food. Imagine that Ukraine did not supply them food. That's why they are hungry. That's why many of their people are crying that it's Ukraine fault. You don't have it. So why don't you go on and do it? I don't know where there is no single state in the Southeast where there is any running water. There's no running water. Every individual is digging borehole, and nobody's talking about the underground contamination because you are having toilets that is spit. You are still having water that is dug inside hole. So underwater aquifers is being infiltrated. on the ground, and people are sick and many things are happening. You don't even know where all the sickness is coming from. There's contamination going on. There's no water system. I don't know what is stopping for them to have a water system. And because the government is not working, it's not doing anything, that's why there's no job. There's joblessness because there's nothing. If government want to serve the people, then there will be job because they need the people to deliver the service. But because they are not doing anything, there is no job. What will people be doing? Because the government is not doing anything. But let's assume government want to provide a water system now, a waste management system, to a system whereby they will gather all the trash, they will go and sort it out, remove it. It's people that will do it. People don't get work be that. Imagine want to create a water system, and then you designate the water you want, the source of the water you want to use, you market the area. It's people that will provide the job. It's people that will do the job, not government. But government will pay their salaries, but they will have a job. You have civil engineers, that's their job. That's why they don't have job, because there's no job they are doing. There are no job. So people are studying all these things, there's no job because government is not doing anything. There are teachers that they don't have work because government don't have schools. Public schools are not working. Public schools are not working. So if you want to provide quality education, you need personnel, trained, qualified teachers. And then you pay them livable salaries. That's how people get jobs. That's how things take shape. But they distract the people. Hey, cry for Biafra. Hey, yeah, Biafra. Biafra, no land, Kigwe. Ebanye Gala. Now, Biafra is your heaven. It's your hope. If you go there, heaven will open. What is stopping it now? Yes, there is pipeline in Lagos. Don't you know that? Lagos has water works. There's none in Alibo, the whole of Alibo. There's none. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is there anyone in Anambra? Is there anyone in Enugu? I don't know. Tell me. I don't know. This is the time. You can tell us. Tell us. It says the Fulani. There's nothing going on. That's why. And they know it. That's why they cannot tell you. They know it. That's why they cannot tell you. Even all these things, cassava, palm oil, all those things are cash crops. You can do the plantation, you employ people, and they will be harvesting it. It will be a process. There will be an industry. And you'll be supplying palm oil across Nigeria and beyond. And there will be money. You have agric economists, you have agric engineers, you will employ them. They will be doing the work. And then youth will have something doing. I don't know, which one am I missing? I don't know. So how will the people work when the government is embezzling the money? The school they want to go is in their pocket. The hospital they're supposed to go to hospital, they will just build one hall, no toilet, no facility. Like, I don't understand. Even if you say make them build school now, they will build one hall. They'll just build hall, demarcate it with different walls. That's what they build for us as public school. And they will say this costs million. They should be ashamed of themselves. Go to other places in the north, see the quality of the public schools that they are building for them. So we should elevate and do such things, and then you will see there will be work. There will be work for everybody. The crime rate will, and then they will start giving welfare to the widows, welfare to the orphans. So if you're an orphan, is registered, then you don't have to pay school fees. You will be able to go to school. And your mother as a widow, we have somewhere she can go every month. She gets essential commodity. I don't know why they are taking out our young men for nothing. It's unbelievable. In 21st century, look at what is going on in the South. Everything is going back. We are going back instead of us to go front. It's unfortunate, honestly. He said, airport. I don't know what they see for airports. People never see food chop, all those things, but sometimes, Do you want to also criticize it? They say, the government is not working. You build airport, sha. You want to still criticize the airport. What we go do now? You know, what you say make we do? I been a flyover, you know, a flyover be the talk. I don't know. Yes, you know, it's hard to accept that you know you were fooled. But at some point, you have to accept it. And then, those of you that insulted me, when you come to your realization, you come back to me and apologize to me because I told you. I told you. And I don't hate you. Forget all those things that they're telling you that I hate you, I'm anti-Igbo is a lie. They are the one that are the anti-Igbo. That person that is trying to make you to Igbo Ibegi, to destroy Alibo, they are the one that they don't like Igbo. Forget it. You know, they are looking for it, and everybody is looking and waiting for Igbo to destroy themselves because so they want you people to do it by yourself. Do it by yourself so that you will not see anybody do it to you. Hmm? Exactly. Imagine all the millions that, I mean, you were able to have a movement that you were able to gather so many millions of people and gather so many millions of naira, and still there's no account for it. Even those boys they put inside the bush, they don't even give them food. Do you see how haggard they look when they are caught? They are emaciated, they are thinned out, like with almost like crocro all over them. It's unbelievable that this is happening to Ndibo again. And they say something that history will repeat itself if you do not learn from it. You understand? So if you don't learn from that history, history will repeat itself again. It will repeat itself until by force by force you must get sense by fire. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. You are fighting people that will be bringing food for you. They are the staples you need to survive. Imagine in Alibo today, back in the day when they build house, there was still space at the back or in the front. You can put ugu, okra, tomatoes, onubu, or ha. All those kind of basic things you need every day. They are around you, mango, orange. Like your house is almost like an orchard. Sometimes you may not even need to go out. You have food in the house, plantain. You have one head of plantain. By the time it's germinating, before it will ripen, it will give birth to like three other trees are standing by, ready to grow. You cut plantain, sometimes you have chicken at home, you get some egg. Like, I'm telling you, it used to be like that. But today, you know what they are doing? They will pour concrete on every part of that house. I don't know. I don't know. Like, my heart used to like feel so. If you talk, they'll say, "Shut up! You don't know anything. How much do you have? You don't. Okay, fine. I'm sorry, but civilization is not just about pouring concrete everywhere. No, like, you don't have the possibility to feed yourself, basically. That's why you saw that manifest during the lockdown. They are living in big mansion, they have everything, but just 2 weeks lockdown, there's no food to eat. Because at home, you can't go to the backyard and pluck orange, pluck guava, harvest cassava. There's cocoyam on the ground. There's some yam, like not too much cassava around you that you can just take out from the soil and do something with it. Nothing. Everything you have to go and buy because you put everywhere cement. And even apart from individual ones, our people don't like they look down on people who farm, who use their hands to farm the soil. It's downgraded upon, it's looked down upon, it's called suffering. So nobody wants to be seen touching the soil, doing anything. Like, it's looked down upon. So there is no food. Anybody that grow in the southeast will know that food is very precarious. Food. And food comes in abundance from the north. So when you go to the north, you see food starting from, you don't even need to go far. Starting from Benue alone, you will see food everywhere. With small money like this, you will buy food tire like I will. You understand me? You don't have food. So at least we can even start from there. Do some kind of revolution, let people start producing food. Let there be food. Of course, you don't have to produce everything, but at least there's something called subsistence agriculture, like produce some from the basic one you need, not commercial scale. That like the main things you need. Like if you are cooking, maybe you need nchanwu or bitter leaf, you can go and pluck it outside of your house and put it in your food, something like that. Yeah, so my people, when we talk about these things, we can talk about it. But unfortunately, they see me that I hate them. I don't hate them, but of course, the truth bearer have no friends. I don't hate them. I'm just telling them, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm just sorry to burst your bubble, but that's what it is. So today now you are looking for fight and you still don't have food. So tomorrow now, if Hausa people don't bring food, there's no food. Where will the food come from? There's no food. Everything is coming into Alibo. Crayfish is coming from Alibo. This beans is coming from here. Where there's no food. There's no like food that will sustain you. You don't have food bank. You don't have food storage. You don't have yam ban that they used to have in those days. Like I remember when I was small, my grand uncle used to have a ban with yams. They would line it up to line it up to like if at least there is nothing. We used to have yams that have different colors, even yellow yam, purple yam. We have to have different yams. Eh? My grand uncle, he used to have that place. My grand uncle used to do his barn. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. When he passed, the wife was putting goats there. But now the wife is gone. Nobody's using that place. It's empty. Nothing is there. Nothing. It's lying bare. And I know many families is like that. You don't have food storage. You don't have yam ban, ordinary yam ban, ordinary coconut. Let it be that you even pour coconut, the cocoa yam on the ground. Last, maybe you will eat the cocoa yam. The corn, you don't have nothing. So our sister is saying sack farming is being done in houses with cement floor. Even yam can be planted in the sacks full of soil. Okay, my people, now don't hear. If you have a house that has cement all over it, so you can start from somewhere. You can buy sack, put the sand in it and start growing from it. So they said you can grow anything in. As a matter of fact, I've seen it. I've seen some people doing commercial agriculture with it, that they put yams in a very large place and bag. I've seen it. So the bags will be like ridges. It makes sense. I can understand. Yeah. Yeah, so I understand the difficulty that everybody is facing. And believe you me, there's difficulty all over the world. But because where you are, you feel is the hottest. So it's understandable. And because the government is not delivering. And there's nobody that will deliver more than your state government. Every state you are, everything you are benefiting is what that state government is able to do. So it's even worse in states like Abia State where they are not even paying salaries. Ordinary salaries they are not paying. So tell me how there will be money in the circulation in the state. There's no money. You are not paying doctors. You are not paying workers. You're not paying anybody. Eh? You are not paying civil servants. Schools, you are not putting it up together. Children cannot go to quality schools. So everything is in dilapidation. So tell me, what is the dividend the people are going to do? So the people are going to be angry at the state of Nigeria. But the state of Nigeria doesn't start from Abuja. It starts from your government house. It starts from your local government headquarters. So take your grievances there, start from there. Let everybody face their state government first of all. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Abia State has natural gas. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you can see the roads. Look at Aba. Aba could have been, for example, Aba could have been a hub, an economic hub for Africans. But instead, he retrogressed, he went back. People left Aba to go to Ikore. You understand? So nothing is going on. Aba was supposed to expand and even, encapsulate the villages around it, but it didn't. Just like Lagos is almost swallowing Ogun State, expanding. That's, when cities are progressing, even though they are sprawling. Even most of Lagos is sprawling. We have to say it. Even though, like we say, Lagos, there are so many parts of Lagos that, like the roads are very terrible. There is really flooding. Very poor shape. So why do people bear it? Because where they are coming from is worse. Like if you get to a place like that in Lagos and you are coming from a better place, it's easier for you to say, no, I can't deal with this. Let me go back. But when you are coming from a place that, you understand me? So it's much like a beggar has no choice situation. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. We're supposed to have gone beyond that. I don't know why they are just being like that. They are not building roads. They are not building schools. They are not paying salaries. How can you not pay salaries? How can you not pay teachers salaries? Even some school lands, they are selling it to people to build shops. I don't get it, like complete total lack of focus. Maybe first of all, if somebody wants to become governor, maybe they need to establish a school for them to even go and learn that governance, what is expected of them. Maybe Nigeria has to grow to that place so that people can go and learn governance and what is expected of them, their duty as a government. And so then they will be teaching the people their right as citizens, because we don't know. We don't even know that it's our right. We don't even know our right as citizens in Nigeria, because we don't know. Nobody taught us. So if you see someone that's embezzling public for, you go say, your own done better now, your brother did here now, their own done good. We don't even know that it's our collective money that they are embezzling and using to live their good life. But we'll be thinking, their own done good, oh God, oh my own, oh God, remember me. We don't even know that now our own, all of our own money now that they chop, you know. Hey, Olisemeka, good morning. I'm about to leave. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate that it has to come to all this destruction, and the people are not willing to listen. But the thing is, everything we are saying, is still going to climb us, because a lot of people, their heart is still bent on that thing. We have not gotten to the climax, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I'm seeing it that we have not gotten to the climax. So the whole Biafra, IPOB, BSN, something has not climaxed. So that's why we are still seeing all this, as if, they are pulling themselves, because it really needs to get to the top and then crash. And everybody it will not clear for everybody eye. Of course they know. Of course they know. Even back in the day, religious institutions in the southeast, like Catholic Church and Anglican Church, they were doing so much for the people, say, for their congregation. They were sponsoring offers, they were giving. There are days they will give, invite doctors that they will check all the old people, give them medication. They were using them as postal office. When people needed to send something, they send it through the church, because there was no addresses. So the church will now announce at the end of service. The church was like the center of most things. And how all those things deteriorated, every criminal just went and wear suits and doing abracadabra, and they are clapping for them. I don't know. I don't know. You understand? Because at that time, it was the church that was everything, coordinating so many things. And somehow they just allowed the same corruption to encroach into it, and people who were due for promotion were not promoted. Only the corrupt and the dubious one got elevated. It's hierarchical, because you have to be reverend and canon and this and provost and cardinal and all those things. So it was like a competition. Everybody was striving to get to the next level, to get to the next level, and then that's how the whole corruption just destroyed everything. The thing is, if you do and I do, and everybody have at least the one they are eating, you understand? So it will balance out. There will be no excess demand and excess supply, because you are eating from your produce and you are selling your excess. The same other people are eating from their produce and also selling their excess. So the thing will balance itself out at the exchange rate. But because if only one person is planting and the other people are brushing their finger and looking and complaining, of course, food. If you don't buy, you will go hungry now. It's the law of supply and demand. So if the supply is less and the demand is high, the price must be high. But if the supply and demand is balancing, then the price will be measurable. It will not be too much. It will just fluctuate in a reasonable margin like that. Yeah, thank you so much. Exactly, because we don't know because they deceive us as we are coming that this federal government, they hate us as Indigo, they are not doing anything for us. And okay, you that you love us, what are you doing for us? They are not saying what they are doing for us. Like anybody hold their hand and anybody hold their leg. You understand? Because they didn't want to tell us the truth. Yeah, my people have talked so long ago. It's almost 2 hours. I want to appreciate every one of you for being with me and listening to me. And those of you that are insulting me and attacking me, don't be annoyed. Don't be me doing that. It's the truth. It is how it is. You cannot change it. It's just the fact. If there is any, I always say it, if there's anyone that you feel like I'm not right and you have a better opinion or understanding, write it in the comment section. We will learn from you also. But insult is not a comment. I keep telling people, calling somebody a lusher, this, it's not a comment. Grow up now. At least write something different for the first time in your life. Do something different. That therefore you are talking about, write it for all. Let us even hear. Yeah. Thank you so much, my people. Have a great evening and good night to you all. I'll see you again by the grace of God tomorrow if I'm able to come live. Bye. Bye for now.